How much passive income did I make this month? Passive income is the money you receive which you don't have to work for. For the last 14 years, I've been drip feeding spare money each month into mainly large UK companies and holding for the long term, reinvesting the dividends and allowing them to compound over time. I make good use of a stocks and shares ISA, so all my passive income is completely tax-free. Before I start, let's go back in time to February 2009 when I received nothing at all. The following 3 Februaries didn't pay anything either, and it wasn't until the February of 2013 that I received a payment of £33 from United Utilities. Now let's return to February 2023 to see where we are today. This is not financial advice, and I'm simply showing you my own journey. At the start of each month is the premium bond draw. The prize rate has just been increased again to 3.3%. There is one draw a month and you have easy access to your money. There is a chance to win $1 million each month and all winnings are tax-free. Here are the previous prize rates, and you can see it's been rising recently as bank interest rates have gone up. The smallest individual prize you can win is £25, and since I've started buying bonds in 2018, I've won 108 of these prizes. However, this February I won 2 prizes, another £25, but also a £100 prize for the very first time, taking the total win for this month to £125. With average luck, I would expect to have won £257 over the last 2 months combined, but in reality I haven't even won half that. It will be interesting to see how this progresses throughout the year. Here is the latest breakdown of the different prizes on offer. Let me know in the comments what your highest prize has been so far. I use premium bonds as my emergency fund, so hopefully I never have to sell my shares and can allow them to compound over time. On the 1st of February, I received a dividend from United Utilities. The shares are up 2.6% this year and they pay a dividend of 4.3% a year, spread over 2 payments. As you can see here, United Utilities have been growing their dividend in recent years, and this is usually a very good sign. This month, United Utilities paid out a total of £115. If you want to know how much I hold in each company, then you can find this information in the video description, as well as offers from different platforms if you want to start your own dividend journey. On the 2nd of February, it was the turn of British American Tobacco to pay some passive income. The shares are down nearly 4% this year, but the dividend is very high at over 7%. As you can see here, apart from a couple of blips, they do tend to grow their dividend over time. This month, British American Tobacco paid a total of £205. On the 24th, I received a present from Greencoat Wind Energy. The shares are up 2.3% this year and they pay a generous dividend of 5%. The company has been able to grow their dividends year after year. So how do they do this? Well, their wind turbines generate electricity from thin air, which makes them money. Some of that money is handed back to shareholders, while some is used to purchase more wind turbines, generating even more money, and the cycle repeats. I've held shares in the company for several years, and this month they paid out a total of £90. The green bars on this graph show my passive income from the first 2 months of last year, and the blue bars are for this year. Payments can vary from month to month, and January and February tend to be relatively low payers. This graph shows how my average monthly dividends have grown since I started my journey in January of 2009. At the time of this video, my average monthly dividend is now £1,164, and as I use a stocks and shares ISA, it's all tax-free. I like to be fully transparent, and if you stay to the end of the video, I'll reveal everything I've been buying this month. Now that's got to be worth a quick tap of that like button. Thanks. First, a very quick look at the FTSE 100 ex-dividend dates for the month ahead. If you own the shares before this date, then you will receive the dividend which will be paid to you on the payment date. As an example, I own shares in Diageo, which goes ex-dividend on the 2nd of March, and I will receive just over 30p for every share held, and this will be paid to me on the 13th of April. And here are the March payment dates, and I'll be expecting dividends from SSE, Unilever, Shell, AstraZeneca, Imperial Brands, BP and Barclays. This screen shows the highest yields in the FTSE 100, with M&G leading the way at over 8%. Any yield in red means the company recently suffered a dividend cut, which was the case with Rio Tinto. The average yield of the FTSE 100 is 3.5%, which exactly matches my own portfolio. So what have I been buying this month? I've continued my purchases in the chemical company Croda, as I think it will do well in the long term, but I don't expect a quick recovery in its share price. It's currently down 36% from its peak back in 2021. I've also added more to my favourite ETF from Vanguard. This one has the ticker code VHYL and gives me exposure to over 1,800 mid to large cap stocks from around the world which pay higher dividends, giving me good diversification and decent passive income all in one package. This screen just shows the largest companies which you would have exposure to, and I plan to buy a lot more of this ETF in the months ahead. This is where most of my dividends will be reinvested back into the market. Companies pay their dividends at different times of the year. Now, to see how you could get paid dividends every single month by investing in just 3 UK companies, then click this video here.